Hello, hello, and welcome to the Fire Tuna Club. It's Kat here. Today I am showing you another repaint that I have done. This one's a little different. This is actually not a style I normally would do for myself. You've probably heard of other YouTubers talking about this, but I participated in a Retro Dolls US doll swap, specifically the March newbie swap. Basically, what goes on with this is a Secret Santa style thing where you sign up, you agree to the rules. It's usually something along the lines of being a certain age, purchasing from the Etsy shop, having a certain number of custom dolls already done, and then you get a person and their preferences on what they would like in a doll fitting the theme, and then you go ahead and make that doll for that person, and you will get a doll in return from someone else. So based off of what my partner requested, I decided to use the Ever After High Raven Queen doll. I had to unbox it, and I was actually intending to keep this for myself, but I had decided since I hadn't actually unboxed it since Christmas, I obviously wasn't going to put it up in my collection. So, I prepped the doll by removing all her clothes, all her hair, and using acetone to remove the factory face-up. For this specific video, I cheated and used my coffee maker to warm up some water. Kat, if your doll smells like coffee, I'm sorry. So, using the hot water, I softened up the head and loosened up the glue some, or like made it soggy. So I used some needle nose pliers to scrape loose the hair and pull it out. And while I found it therapeutically fantastic, it was also disgusting and ew, 'cause the glue. If you do your own gel nails like I do, you probably already have some pure acetone to remove a factory face-up. I've been told you can use some mixed acetone, but it will take longer and you have to scrub harder. But both acetones should work. Don't forget the top of the head too if you're changing the hair color. I'm not one to go all out on a new project, so for this one I made my own rerouting tool out of a leftover X-Acto blade holder I had that I actually can no longer find blades to. It made it perfect. And I went through probably a good many needles to do this. Chances are you have too much hair in the needle. If you make it through your first reroute like I did, watching some fantastic movies, with lots of patience, you'll get a full head of synthetic hair. And to make sure that your hair does not come loose, you'll want to fill the head up with a good material-specific glue. I used a fast grab tacky glue and then set the head aside so that I could work on the clothing. I used the saran wrap and tape method to make my pattern. This pattern you see is probably the 4th iteration, and this doll itself is the 3rd iteration because I kept changing my mind. Never be afraid to change your mind. Bianca L'Amour was originally Mika, which is actually another video in itself when I get around to editing that. Both girls turned out fantastic, and I really hope that Kat enjoyed Bianca for the character that she was, which I will cover at the end of the video. I'm not going to cover exactly how to make the dress since I don't know how to aim my hands and film at the same time apparently. So I'm just going to cover some of the basic techniques I used if you want to use it on a dress for yourself or for your doll. Whatever sewing floats your boat. What I did here is I made the bodice and the skirt, and I also made some tulle, gathered it up because I really wanted a almost a wedding dress style fluffiness in the tulle on the dress. When I got the bodice and the skirt properly covered in tulle and hemmed the way I wanted it to, I attached them at the waistline, and then I proceeded to add the lace and pearls, which you can't see. Part of my footage was unusable because all you saw was like pinky. I did, however, get some good footage of the small accessory belt I made. All you need is a measured length of whatever material you'd like, 2 small jump rings, 2 pliers, and a little bit of hand sewing. Step 1 to making your accessory belt is to take either your ribbon or lace, whatever you happen to be using, and thread it through your jump ring and either hand sew it closed or glue it shut so that the jump ring isn't going anywhere. The next step is why you need 2 pliers. You're going to take the second jump. You're going to bend it more into an oval shape and then try to make a hook out of it so that you can sew or glue it in place onto the other end of your lace or ribbon to make the belt. This is why you start with the loop jump ring on the other side, so you can test out where you need to glue it or sew it on the doll. Best, if it's a layered outfit, to put the outfit on and then try the length of the belt. We're almost done, but I haven't forgotten the most important part. It's time to show you the face-up. Mind you, I had another technical error here with recording. The computer crashed and I lost some footage, so the face-up isn't complete. I am getting the hang of this, guys. I'm sorry. Eventually there will be a complete customized doll without any missing parts, bad footage, crooked angles, an hour of just my pinky going back and forth as I work on something. But anyway, here's the face-up. And the last accessory of the entire set is Bianca's shoes that were recycled from apple white. I lopped off the little leaf thing and I painted them white and pink to match her outfit. And I would just like to say I don't like painting the shoes. If anyone has comments or suggestions of paint that sticks better to they're plastic for the Monster High dolls, can you please comment below and let me know so I have less frustration in the future? Some of the missing footage was me turning sewing pins into her pearl earrings, making her some socks with pearls on the back. And there is also missing audio footage of me grunting and cursing trying to get these bloody shoes on her. If you also have any suggestions on material that does not thicken the feet too much to put the shoes back on, comment below. Some might say Bianca's fixation on the sea is unnatural. If only they knew how unnatural she actually was. Born to a mortal woman and an unseelie father, she works day and night, hoping to gain favor with the unseelie queen in hopes of a boon, to someday return to the home that as a halfling child she can never visit. She sells masterful jewelry that some call art. But to a mortal, Even a halfling's work is extraordinary. But to an unseelie, Bianca isn't worth their time. But she will certainly show them. She will show them all. Hi guys, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, don't forget to like or subscribe to the channel. If you want to see what we're working on before we get it out, check out the sneak peeks on Instagram, or just follow us on Tumblr. Thanks for watching!